Welcome back to the Roy West Radio Show. I am Charlie Foxworth, sitting in for the great Roy West today, and what a great show we've had. But we are going to conclude with just something near and dear to my heart, which is our Beaumont Municipal Airport, and who I'm going to bring on the manager of the airport, Mr. Chris Meaux. Chris, boom, there you are. Welcome aboard.
Good morning.
And tell us about what's going on. Tell us about the fly-in that you're doing at the airport. And this is, I think, every 3 months, once a quarter.
So the fly-in was started last year. It's every third Saturday of the month.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
And so we do it every third Saturday. During COVID, we had to stop that. The city had backed off of, having gatherings. And so we complied with that. As it's opening up, we're starting that back again. We've got so much response that we're really trying to work hard at getting it back. The fly-in is originally a food truck fly-in. So we bring food trucks in. We have pilots that come in from air rescue. So all the air med people come in, the nurses, pilots from United, American, and just a bunch of other pilots that love to fly. And then we invite the community out. Come eat with us, come join us, come see what the airport and aviation is all about.
Oh, that's wonderful. And that's the third Thursday of every month.
Third Saturday.
Sorry. Okay.
Yes. So it'll be November 21st.
And this is, so November the 21st. And then what we're talking about here is just a love of aviation, really. Yes. And it's come out, see the planes, talk to the rescue people, talk to real pilots that fly planes that are coming in.
And also predominantly to have the public and younger kids understand the opportunities in aviation that are available, the career paths that are available. And that's what we're really working on, is that portion of it.
That's amazing, because so a large part of my very first memories were of the Beaumont Municipal Airport. And granted, that's been a long time ago, but my dad, who learned to fly at the airport, was a dual motor instrument rated pilot.
Oh, nice.
And he did it purely for the love of aviation. And it wasn't like he was overly wealthy or anything, but he managed to buy a fixed wheel Cessna. I guess you call it a 130, maybe?
Yep, probably 150.
Okay. So it basically was, we got out and turned the prop around and it started and went, but we flew all over the place and went to air shows, but it was Saturdays at the airport where there used to be people that would parachute. There were planes on display. It was a really big deal. Now, I was a little bitty kid, so I don't remember a ton about it, but it was, what I remember as a child, so much fun.
Yeah, so that's what's unique about aviation, is the networking and camaraderie of the people. As a young man, when I first started flying 32 years ago, I'm a corporate pilot now. I worked for DuPont, retired, and I flew corporately while I was working for DuPont as well.
Oh, wow.
And you would sit here like you did, and there were old guys sitting out here lying to each other, talking about the flying and how it goes. And they would talk about, man, I was out there and I was flying and I had something happen. I'd never do that again. As a young man, you look at it and go, man, if he wouldn't do that, I know I'm not going to do that, whatever that was. And so it's a mentorship that we didn't realize was happening at the time, and that kind of faded away, and that's what we're working on getting back. So we still have guys that come in on Saturday, Sunday mornings and have kolaches, drink coffee, lie to each other, and have the kids come in and really grasp that and have a mentorship for them.
It's great. It's great, because not many people get the experience of flying in a very small prop plane and the uniqueness that comes along with doing something like that. It's not all like a jetliner.
And as well as I do, pilots love to share that.
Yeah.
And people that come out, if they're out going flying, they may ask somebody sitting in here, hey, I'm going flying, would you like to go? and you just go out there with them. And that's very unique to an industry. And that's what we love about it.
It's a neat brother and sisterhood that goes on
Very
that
much so.
not many really are exposed to, or not many really think they're able to get exposure to it.
Yeah, that's where my story kind of came in, because I was driving by the airport. My wife and I were already married. I was driving by the airport, and I said, man, I've always wanted to fly, because they had introductory flights, $25. And she said, why don't you? I said, it's expensive. She said, how do you know? I said, well, it's airplanes. It's expensive. She said, no, how do you know? And I said, well, I guess I don't. And she said, pull in. I'll wait. And I took my first flight. So if it wasn't for her changing my perception of what was possible, I wouldn't be doing it. And so my mission is to change kids' perception of what's possible out there for them.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it doesn't take $1 million, does it?
No, you can actually buy a airplane cheaper than you can buy a bass boat. So it's very doable for a lot of people. They just don't realize that it is.
Yeah. Well, and so give me a day in the life out at the airport. So you've got, because I know Dad kept his plane at the airport.
Yes. Yeah. So we have hangars. We're actually building more. We have a 21 plane waiting list right now. So the growth has just been crazy. We've got corporate aircraft that are wanting to be based here now. And we get here in the morning, and we have line guys that do the fueling and mowing and things like that. And so there's 5, 6, 10 people that come in the mornings, drink coffee. They may be going somewhere. They may just come here for the socialization and talk about aviation. So it's just this camaraderie that happens, and it just expands from there.
That's great.
So no telling, you may have a crop duster come in. We just had a lawyer flew in for a court date. You may have a corporation fly in. So there's no telling who's going to show up at any given time. People don't know that aviation airports are the gateway to the community. People that come outside coming in, a lot of people fly in to conduct business in that area and then fly back out. Yeah. So it's a wonderful experience.
It's great. And we're lucky to have you. And, you know, third Saturday of every month, next one coming up, November the 21st, FlyIn, the Beaumont Municipal Airport, which you've got a page on Facebook.
And just real quickly, this one is going to be, all the proceeds from the food is going to the 100 Club for the first responders and the police, for people that have been injured or killed in the line of duty. So we're try and give back to the community as well.
Perfect. Chris Meaux, thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
Honor to talk to you, my friend.
Take care.